This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are with Hybrid Zero, Dirty Kid, Flea Biscuit, and the Lion. And we are in the King Cobra. We're on Arctic region, we spawned in the north, and it's going to get interesting, folks. I'm not going to lie to you, this is going to be fun. Fun and terrifying at the same time. So, what am I going to do initially? Initially, my first thought was to check for artillery. They have two of them, both of them tier 10. We have a T-92 and a Bad Chat autoloader that is against us. That's not preferable. So then I'm like, I'll go to the north. It'll be fine. You know, go to the north, get down behind the mountain, be able to do some damage over there, and we'll be able to do something. And then I realized it's just me and two light tanks, and I'm not about that life. So immediately, I just like, you know what? Nope. 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 Not doing it. I'm not going to put myself in a bad position because the team decides to do whatever. So, what do I do? Well, I'm going to head back towards the center of the map and just see what I can get myself into. Now, we see that our light tanks have run into the reds in the center of the map, and that's generally what happens. I mean, there's nothing there. But our scouts are scouting. I don't know why, but that's what they're doing. They're literally driving straight in, and there's all the reds, and down goes our first scout. The second scout, slightly smarter, decided to hang back. We had a shot there on the Centurion, but we didn't take it because he was already backing down. Would have likely missed the shot. So, hold on to your rounds. Anytime you're in, like, a tank that takes a long time to reload, such as artillery, autoloaders and stuff. Now, autoloaders don't take a long time to throw the next shot, but when you've only got 4 shells and then you got a 30-second reload, or slightly less than 30 seconds, I think, you don't want to waste them. You want to try to aim every shot, get every shot to count, and then you also want to leave yourself in a position, oops, sorry, didn't realize you were there, E4. I'll go over this way, and then I'll just try to get back out of here. Oh yeah, these stinking tank traps. Yeah, not preferable. But we see... really? Now, if I'd have got stuck there, I'd have been upset. But, we're going to move around to the north side and just stay close to this mountain. We are in base defense mode. That's all this is right now. Just straight up defend the base at all costs because we are about to get busy. It's just a matter of time before they realize that nobody was over there, and once that happens, we're in trouble. So, we're staying close to the mountain to avoid the artillery because neither the T-92, oh, shot out, got a shot right into the side of the 50. And E5, nope, he pulled, got out of there. No good shot on the IS-7, so we're just going to wait for the, oh, we dirted. Come on, one more shot in the chamber, can we make it happen? And 50B comes out, puts a round right into the side of the 50B. And then he gets nuked by both Fleeby, who is next to me, and, good old E3 right there in front of us. Now the E3 is in a bad position because he cannot protect himself forever. Like, you can do pretty well in an E3, but when they've got tall ground on you, they can shoot down into you. Now this IS-7, I'm not fully loaded, he backs off. E4 on the other hand, yeah. Well, I tried to throw the shot into his track, but it wasn't meant to be apparently. Then we hit the dead tank that's right there. Come on. Put around into, and we bounce off of somebody. I was trying to hit the E4, trying to spread the damage out a little bit to get him. Our already takes care of the E4, thank goodness. And that leaves us with the IS-7 that's over there. And a few tanks coming up to assist him. Now this IS-7 knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. He's seen what happens the moment he pulls out. He's just going to use the dead tanks for cover as long as possible. Now I'm loaded. I'm aiming down sights. I can't hit his turret. That's useless for me. Artie can, but I can't. So he pulls forward and then exposes his underbelly. Can I hit it, though? That one went a little high. Now he's going to back off, which is smart. You don't want to sit out there. If you're not loaded, there's no reason to. Artie misses. He pulls back up just enough to give me a bottom plate shot again. Put one on him. Put a second one on him. Can we get a third? And we get something, but nothing. We get a spotted target hit, but not an actual damage hit. So either it went high and hit his upper plate and bounced, or it just missed altogether. Fleeby has been beat to death from the beginning of this match. But, you know, having Hesh loaded and being able to do some damage, even against hardened targets that are hauled down, is better than nothing. So, keeping him alive is a priority. Now, this IS-7 has completely overextended now, and he just lost it. When people get that low of health, a lot of times they do stupid things, and that's one of them. Now, this Chieftain gets around for his overextension, and then they forget that I'm an autoloader, so we put one into the E5 and put a second one into the E5. We're reloading. Just backing around the corner. This is where it's important to be able to break engagements. Just pull up, dump your mag, get out, and try to save yourself from being pinned. Now, you can see Fleabee goes down. That's my big gun. That's what was keeping everybody afraid of me while I was reloading. However, these guys are low enough health that if I get loaded again, they know that they could be in a lot of trouble. So we got a side shot. I'm trying to pin the side of him. There we get one into him. And we put a second. He backs off. And Chieftain pulls out. So we put one into him. Now, Chieftain's going to be an issue. Well, we back off. All he did was track us there, which is preferable. And finally, we're starting to get some shots coming from behind us. The artillery are helping us out. We've got friends coming back to help us. And I am trying to stay hull down, because now they are pushed around the corner. But if I back up too far, then I get shot by their artillery. That also is not preferable. Now, this AMX 105 is pushing up, so we're going to try to get a shot on him. He's staying below ground, though. Nothing for us. I auto-lock trying to finish him, and then I just bounce off his bottom plate, and then I put one through him. And that leaves me with one shell, and that guy I can't hit, so I'm like, alright, just dump the mag and get ready. Is he going to pop up? No, he's not. Come on, Spartan. Got to start that reload. You do not want to wait for him to get buddies. And so I start to reload, and as you can see, it doesn't take long. It's like, I want to say it's like 24, 25 seconds. It really doesn't take that long to load 4 rounds and then dump them again. Now, the moment I do that, this guy starts dumping his mag like he knew I dumped my mag. So he just unloads into somebody. He's just sitting out here doing what he does, and now I'm loaded, and pop goes the weasel right through the side of him. Good leading shot to take out that light tank early. Now, what do we got over here? Their Artie is running away. The first shot, I will admit, that was a terrible shot. Second shot should have killed him right there. And all we get's a track, because heat versus track. And the third shot, he fixed his track immediately. Like, that guy plays light tanks, I'm telling you. Because the speed at which he fixed his track, he never stopped moving. That's how quickly he repaired that. So, that's a thing. Their T-92 kills our GWE-100, most likely because he didn't move after he was spotted by the light tank. That's not preferable. Now, the game is still anybody's ball game, but for the moment, everybody's retreated from our backside. And then their light tank kills our Chieftain, which was hybrid, and where are we at? I get spotted, presumably by the light tank, and it's time for me to get out of here. So I back all the way around the corner, and the moment I turn, I get taken. Like, it was like they were waiting and watching that entire time. The moment I turned broadside to get out of there, they hit me. So now I'm low health. I'm a one-shot kill for pretty much anything in the game, and it's definitely not preferable. So we're watching what's going on here. Our team is pretty well defended on the left. We've got a guy in the center, and our right side should be pretty good. But I just have a feeling that if I go down here to help these guys, that we're going to end up losing. Because something will happen, I won't be able to get back to the base in time. And so I just make the decision, no, I've done enough. I've got 14 pins, I've got 3 kills, 3 assist hits. So there's no reason for me to push away from the base. Now their medium tank is down in the trench over there, or at least on the side of that hill over there, and now he's dead. Our team's moving up, sweeping the floor, and that leaves their light tank. Now you can see that RE4 just got tagged, even though it didn't do any damage, he bounced it. He got tagged from the inside the trench, which is exactly where that light tank was, and the light tank's trying to get away. And just as we put one shell in him, he jumps off the cliff, hurts himself in the process. I mean, it's hard to shoot somebody who's willing to die. I mean, let's be honest. They're willing to jump off a cliff to get away from you shooting them. That's hard for me to predict. most people will try not to kill themselves, and that makes them very predictable. But he jumps off the cliff, gets away for the moment, and I'm assuming he's coming to finish off our arty. So again, stupid tank track grabs a hold of me and refuses to let me buy Wizzy, finishes off our E50M, and I have a feeling that oh, never mind. Dirty Kid just took out the Wizzy from across the map. It was a pretty good shot, especially for an E4. So that leaves just 2 artillery and no hope that I'll ever make it. I'm assuming that they're in the north. They're probably A, B1, somewhere in there, right? That would make sense. Because we got a guy at their base, they're obviously not there, so they have to be up in that back corner, right? Or I guess they could be down into that back pond that's below ground and nobody has seen them yet. Well, there's one of them spotted up at D1. So, he's not long for this world, and down he goes. Grill 15 takes him out. That was the T-92, which leaves only the Bat Chat auto-loading RD left, who is down there trying to kill himself in the water, and Dirty Kid takes him down before we allow that to happen. But 14 pins, guys, and 3 kills. Not bad, and a heck of a base defense. What do we end up with? 4,900 damage, 1,280 block, 3 kills, 104,000 silver earned. Not bad. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.